One more short live before I go to bed. Uh, so we made it to rest area right before right before Abilene, Texas, which means we went way out of the way when we took our accidental detour, because we still got 1,000 miles. But we were trying to set up the tent at the rest area, trying to get it set up and everything. Happy Thanksgiving. Trying to get it set up, and I was also trying to catch people as I could, and attempting to bum some gas money, because we are changing all about $30 now. We had gotten a little bit earlier, but we went through it with the gas, and we had to get us something to eat. We were about to starve to death earlier, so yeah, we kind of went through what we got earlier. What is that? I ain't got my glasses on. I can't hardly read. How we doing? We're doing all right, I guess. That detour earlier was way further than what I thought, and so we're still sitting at about 1,000 miles to get there. We rode, probably at least 500 miles, but we only got 300 miles off of our trip. Yeah, that was a mess up, but it happens, I guess. Anyway, we were trying to get gas money, and a really nice gentleman, he did not give us any gas money. He didn't give us any food or anything, but he had us pack up and follow him into Abilene, which, God have mercy, that was a cold ride. I don't want to ride after dark. I don't want to at all. That was cold. But he brought us in here to Abilene and got us a motel room for the night. So we got that. We don't have, we only had $20 or $30 worth of gas money, but we do have a motel. Check it, you not using Google Maps. Yeah, I'm using Google Maps. It's just, if you pass, cool, yeah. If you pass your mark where you're supposed to turn, and mine doesn't say anything, it doesn't holler at you, hey, you got your exits, that I guess I had it turned the volume off or something. But actually, I know I had to. That's what it is. The volume's off, because I usually turn the volumes off for the live streams. But anyhow, when you miss your mark, it will redirect, and you literally have to ignore the redirect and turn around and go back if you realize that you've missed your thing, because if not, it's just going to keep taking you on the way you're going to get there. So anyway, we got a motel room for the night, which I am extremely thankful for. Today's ride was pretty good. Uh, we were averaging 60 to 63, maybe 64 mile an hour. Uh, can you say 67 plus? Can you say 67 plus? What is that? What the heck does that mean? Anyway, yeah, so we rode we rode after dark. Uh, please what? Oh, can you say 67 PLS? Please. Can you say 67? I don't get what in the world you're. Why do you want me to say 67? Yeah, please. I got that. But why do you want me to say 67? What is that? That's something the kids say today. Oh, that's that. Yeah, my little nephew was telling me that the other day. That's out that. Oh, what they call that? K-pop. That's what it is. Because it's cool and funny. Have we made it to Midland? No. I'm I actually, when I figured out where I was, I'm in Abilene right now. I was at the truck stop. I mean, not the truck stop, the rest area on 20 before you get to Abilene. Am I saying it right? It's Abilene or Aveline? Is it a B or a B? It's got to be a B. I don't see it spelled out anywhere. Huh. Anyway. No, I ain't been in Texas 4 days. Remember, we were in Durant, which is Oklahoma, and we were there for 3 days. We spent last night, or we took off yesterday morning, rode all day. Well, no, we took off yesterday around noontime, so we only rode about 3 hours yesterday. Now today we have rode 6, 7 hours, I guess, maybe 8. I don't know. We got some miles in today. You're averaging 140 miles a day. No, who is that? Charles Melzall. There he is. You got to get everything down to the precise number, right? If I was sitting still in Durant for 3 days, then that doesn't count on the average because we weren't moving. We weren't driving. It was only 2.5 hours from Muskogee to Durant, and then from Durant to once you get to Midland, it'll be warmer. I sent you enough money for 2 tanks for petrol. Oh, well, I appreciate it. I knew you were in Durant. Where Sam was. Sam's not in Durant. Isn't he in the slabs? I promise you, I think he's in the slabs. I think he is. What is that stupid picture thing that says try it? It says it's some sticker, QA sticker. Questions and answers thing. It's some kind of new YouTube thing. It keeps coming up on the bottom of my screen. And then it says try it. It's something. When you get to Thompson Road, recommended replacing the bearings on the trailer. The trailer bearings are good. They are really good. And they have not, that thing hasn't heated up at all. And we rode the piss out of it today. I mean, I was running 65, between 65 and 68 for a while before I realized I was going that fast. But I don't know. The bike got in that warm weather today. That warm, once it warmed up, you know. And man, it was, the bike wanted to go. Bike was more ready to go than I was. But yes, 78 mile an hour is definitely too fast. 68 is too fast. 65 is too fast. The 60, and that one puts you right below that mark to where you're struggling when you're going up a hill. But you can get it at about 63 and never have to downshift or nothing. You just keep going. Oh, mythology. Yes, I've been praying over the rig, yes. Does it have a 6th gear? Yes. Oh my God. Look, man, it's for a while. All right, for a while. I have been having for going on close to 2 years. I've been having some really bad bowel and stomach issues that have been causing a lot of issues. I've got to go and get it checked out because there's times when it flares up that it really it's bad. I can't eat hardly any spicy food anymore. That's for sure. That just flares everything up in a heartbeat. And I think I've looked it up, and I've did a bunch of research on it, and of course I'm not a doctor, and I'm not qualified to make diagnosis, but I would say it's IBS, and I also would say I have some kind of I've got bad ulcers in my stomach. For the last couple of years, it's been getting worse and worse. What did I say? Tell me, keep this. Look now, Charles, I didn't. I slipped up and said something about that on that last video, and I didn't want to say anything about that because that's really personal. So let's just you okay. You guys know what's going on. I'm having issues and stuff. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave that alone. Okay, please. I'm gonna go and have it checked out, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna try to get on some medicine for it or something to get it fixed, or if I have to have procedure or whatever, I'm gonna go and do that. But it's probably all that biscuits and gravy. Uh, oh Lord, I don't make no videos on that. Come on, man. Pumpkin pie. Ugh. You know, this is the first time I have ever had a Thanksgiving to where literally we bought something to eat early this morning, but other than that, we haven't had anything all day. The motel's got breakfast at I think they said 5 or something. It's a breakfast, and then they go all the way through lunch. So, man, that might be cool. Stress can do that to you, yeah. You think? If I'd have took the Greyhound, I wouldn't have my transportation. Pumpkin pie, he's lots of ingredients that flare up tummies. Yeah, I don't like pumpkin pie too much anyway, but I love me some apple pie. Dutch apple pie is best. The best. Love it. The brat diet? The hell is a brat diet? Hey, I still got a little bit of that sub sandwich. Thanks for saying that. I forgot it. It's in the ice chest. Oh man, I was trying to figure out what to do with the extra little bit of slack off of the one of the straps, and I tied that thing around the handle of the ice chest. The ice chest ain't got nothing in it but a gallon of tea, and I think it's still got part of that sandwich, and unless Selena's ate it or gave it to little man or something. I think it's in there, because I know I didn't eat it. She might have. But anyway, that thing shaked loose and come off of that trailer. We dragged that thing. Oh my God, that is one tough ice chest. I kept hearing this noise, and I was like, what in the world is that? One of these semis around me was dragging something. I looked down, and this thing just ice chest is dragging by the handle. Yeah, that was, oh boy. The load shifted I don't know how many times. We don't have to check out till 11, so I'm going to get up in the morning and redo the trailer. I'm not going to wait till 11 o'clock to check out, but I'm at least going to get that trailer done before I take off. So Uh, no, I ain't. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Well, I don't see a notification. I can't. I can't back out without turning it off. But no, the only ones. Uh, I had one person sent me $10 yesterday, and then one person sent me 20 this morning, earlier, or not this morning, but earlier today. That's all I've got. That's all I've seen. Anyway, so I get up in the morning. I gotta find a Walmart because no place else, and the Walmarts are all closed around here for Thanksgiving, I guess. But no place else has oil for a motorcycle. And I need another quart of oil. I know when I get out there to the slabs, as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna get me some gaskets and redo some of this on this bike where it leaks. The leak ain't real bad, but did I have any at Good Job Buddy's house? Huh? Did I have any what? Did you have any at Good Job Buddy's house? I don't know. Did you check out those YouTube videos? Yes, I did actually. Funny side note. I'm at a truck stop earlier, right? This guy pulls up in one of them little bitty trucks. You know, the 4-wheel one, not the 3-wheel one like the videos you sent me. Pulls up in one of them little bitty trucks. And I thought his wife was driving it, but I guess the steering wheel was on the opposite side. It was on the wrong side. It kind of threw me off. But the guy got out and he commented on my bike. This bike gets a lot of, I don't know, it turns heads, that's for sure. I wouldn't think so, but it sure does. I guess all the stickers or something on it, I don't know. But anyway, so he stopped me. Nice bike. I was like, you really think so? Oh yeah. I wish I had one. I said, I tell you what, give me that truck and I'll give you the bike. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Right now. He sat there. He was like, And his wife come out there. He went and got in the truck and told her. His wife come out. Hell no, we ain't trying. She looked like she got. Okay, I guess he had just gotten it, but it was hilarious. I'm sorry, but that reminded me of that when you mentioned that. I did see that video though. Those are pretty cool. I don't know. Are they? Would they be legal here? I mean, they outlawed 3-wheelers, so I mean, they did because when you turn hard, you have a good possibility of flipping them. So wouldn't they do the same with that? Especially on a vehicle that goes on the road? I don't think those would be legal here. Maybe they are, but I wouldn't think they would be. I wish I had my glasses. Angie should be blocked. Okay. Whatever donations. $50 to Tommy. Christian. I'm in a mood after all. Hey, there you go. I say sell the bike for 2 Greyhound tickets and 4 bags of trail mix. Look, if I sell the bike and get a Greyhound, I can't bring my stuff with me, and I have nowhere to put it. I'm not getting rid of it. I mean, that's all I have left. I mean, we've done sold everything, so. Oh, Charles, I do not refuse to ride more than 50 miles. That's your math. I've rode a lot today. A lot. Oh. Really? They count as motorcycles in most states because they have 150 in a 150 engine. Well, that's not going to haul very much. Okay, so 40. Where's it going? Man, I need only stream for 12 minutes a day. Holy crap, man. Are you okay? You are delusional. I usually at least a half an hour. But most of the time it's usually for an hour. Has been. No, it wasn't the wrong Cash App that was up there. It was a PayPal that I wasn't able to get into. But I was able. I fixed that. I was able to get into it. I just can't seem to be able to pull money off of it. But I figured out a way around that, and I sent what money I had in it because somebody sent me a little bit, and I sent it to my sister-in-law, and she sent it to her Cash App and then sent it to me in Cash App. So I fixed the problem, and then I took that PayPal off of there. But the PayPal that says Tommy Elston doesn't work. That is no good. The one that says Thomas Elston does work, but I really prefer not to use it because the only way I can do anything is I have to send it to somebody else. My Cash App is the Lee Elston, the one that is on the About page now. I put the Cash App on the About page. Hey, if somebody could check that, because I want to make sure that that looks right. I don't know what it looks like from y'all's end. Can somebody look and see if that Cash App is on there? And it should say Lee Elston with a capital L and a capital E. I know it works because I've used it. But I don't know if whoever, you said you sent $10, Charles? I guess you're the one that, because it was a different, it came from a different something I didn't recognize, so I didn't know who it was. But I know that went through, but I don't know if they just got it from what I said or if they got it from the About page. So if somebody would look at that for me, that would be wonderful. This all sounds fishy. You guys stopped. at the casino. Didn't casino? No, I don't play casino. Look at the picture. Look at what. Oh, why are you telling me to look at a picture, but somebody else is the one sending me one? I was hoping that was right. Good. All right. I appreciate it, Joyce. But listen, it's cold out here. I'm going to go finish thawing out because that was one cold ride getting here. So I will look. I've got the ability of charging up everything. So I'm going to put my GPS on Selena's phone on the other phone holder here, the one that I had it on when I was driving. You remember the how the phone was bouncing really bad? It's because it was on the other thing. The one that it's on right now, this one is connected to my handlebar. The other one is connected to the windshield. So I'll put the GPS over there, and I'll put my phone and do a live stream for a while going down the road. Charge up tonight. Yeah, I got to charge everything up. No, I'm not hitting the Greyhound. Although I'm going to wish I had by the end of this trip. Because, oh my goodness. Oh, and that's something else. Not only did all that crap on my belly start, but about a little over 2 years ago, I did something really stupid, and I ended up doing something to my hip, and I have been fighting that for over 2 years. Yeah, that hip is going. Yeah, I'm gonna have some serious issues with that eventually. So needless to say, once I rode that far and I get off the bike, it's like it takes me a second to be able to walk. It's like, oh man, this hurts. So should have saved something. Look, that chicken plant money, you only know half of the story, but I'll tell you the rest of it real quick before I get off of here. I was doing great there, and see, when I got asked to go to Oklahoma, it was one of those, basically they need somebody there right then. So we quit our jobs and went out there. We went out there, and the jobs that were supposed to be there weren't there. The house that was supposed to be there wasn't there. There wasn't ever even one there at all. And so, and we showed up with the bills that we had from there because we had, our phones, our car payments, and the bills that we had there, and thinking, all right, well, we'll catch back up real quick. It's not a big deal, not knowing that Muskogee, they have no permanent jobs waiting. All the permanent jobs are pretty much taken. They don't have hardly any jobs there at all. They will hire you for a day or two to go and do a spot job, maybe a week, and then they as soon as they get done with whatever it is that they're doing, they will let you go, and then they'll come back later and get somebody else. So at the Care Club, yeah, I ain't got nothing against Waterboy. I think he's pretty cool. I actually watch his videos quite frequently, but that's not something I'm taking to him. I'm going to a doctor. I'm definitely going to a doctor. Anyway, let's see. Am I almost there? I'm working on it. We'll have another good run tomorrow. I hope. But anyway, I'm cold. I'm going in. So y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening. Love you guys. God bless. Okay. Ouch.